get you guys up and running on Symfony 2. So if any of you, other than Alex, maybe used a PHP framework before. Yeah. Okay. So have you guys all got PHP installed on your laptops? No. Would you do that? Is it?
Google
No.
Online.
To be honest, I was expecting people not to have. So it's fine. We can sort that. All right. I've got this plugged in. I'm not seeing anything. Could you? Is there a source?
Alright, and just switch on your down there. Up. Outgoing.
Is this?
No.
Looks like a light switch. Alright, sweet, I'll let you do that. What are you on? You on Windows or Ubuntu or Windows? Okay, cool. So yeah, you can get yourself on the network. I expected some Windows people, so I've actually just installed. I've practiced installing everything on Windows today. So, hi.
Trying to get a PHP or something?
Online.
Why don't you just install Xampp? Xampp. Yeah.
I wonder if.
No,
actually.
Are you using Windows?
Yeah. Xamp's cross-platform, not cross-platform.
XA.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go, sweet. Wow. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is we're all going to install Symfony 2. We're going to have a quick go at, well, we'll kind of see how long that bit takes. To be honest. I'm hoping it won't take long. We're going to use Composer, which I mentioned when I was talking, which is amazing. It's pretty much the best thing that's happened to PHP since I knew that PHP existed. So we'll have a look at that. If we have time, we'll do something like we'll use Guzzle, which is an HTTP client written in PHP to pull some data from Twitter and render it on a page in Symfony 2. We'll do something like that. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. So yeah. What's your name, sorry, mate?
Ignis.
Say that again.
Ignis.
Ignis.
Yes.
Okay, so Ignis and anyone else who doesn't have PHP installed. You've got PHP installed in your machine? Yeah. Have people got MySQL installed as well? Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. So are you looking at XAMPP at the moment?
Yeah, it's like 100
Okay. Alright, cool. Is it? Do you throw WAMP, which is what I've just installed?
Well,
What do you use?
kind of horrible.
Do you use
Do
LAMP?
you use Linux or something?
Yeah.
So you use LAMP? Yeah, it's pretty much almost the same as LAMP.
No, I just found loads of bugs with it, so just.
Well, let's give it a go. Hopefully it'll work out. So, right, I thought initially I was like, well, I'll have to obviously get myself. I'll boot up in Linux, do it that way, and then I thought, well, actually, I've been telling everyone that this runs on any platform and it's easy to get set up. So instead of doing LAMP, something that I'm used to on a LAMP stack, I've gone for Symfony 2, which I've never used before on Windows. So I've just installed it earlier on to make sure I can do it, and it was as easy as I'd hoped. So okay, most of you have already got PHP and MySQL installed. Doesn't matter what operating system you're on. This will work on Windows or Linux. We got an OS X over there. Have you got PHP and MySQL installed on there?
I've got PHP, I'm not sure about MySQL.
Okay.
I haven't used much of this.
Okay, no, that's fine. So I was expecting people not to have stuff installed. So
I have PHP different on the console and XAMPP.
Okay.
So I don't know.
that'll be fine. Would you mind? Are you on OS X?
Yeah.
Would you mind getting this guy?
Okay.
Copy him MySQL. Yeah. Okay. So what we're going to do?
Oh, yes.
For people who are ready to do this now, we'll crack on with it, and then we'll be able to help these other guys once they've got everything installed to catch up. So first thing we want to do is install Composer. Has anyone per chance got Composer installed already? Yeah. Oh, nice job. Okay, so Composer is pretty easy to install. If you Google, in whatever operating system you're on, install Composer and the name of your operating system, you'll see how to do it. So you should end up on.
Is it fine if I set up example?
Yeah, that'll work for us if you don't mind. If he doesn't mind having examples.
I don't mind.
So, do you know what? Before we crack on with installing this, I'll explain what it is. So Composer is is Dependency Manager. It enables you to do something like, say, my project depends on this package at this version, this package at this version, this package at this version, and then you just click build and it downloads everything from wherever. It downloads the dependencies of your dependencies and it checks for conflicting version numbers. So if you've got one package which says I need version 2 of Monologue and something else says I need version 1 of Monologue, it will fail and say these two packages aren't compatible. So Composer is really, really useful. We're going to use it to basically install all the PHP stuff that we want today. So, have people ended up on the Composer website?
Nope.
So you should basically you want to visit getcomposer.org, click Getting Started. I've got it up on the screen if anyone's not sure what I'm going to be looking for.
Alright, just
Yeah.
you have to control the. I don't know what does that do.
Yeah, next answer.
Yeah.
Just compare and see when
I think there is
I'm just gonna go grab that drink.
Alright, go for it.
because if you, I don't think there is, because otherwise it will come up when you press stop.
Then I'm just try root body, that's your that be your default.
Sorry?
Arrow root. So you don't have much.
How's your XAMPP download?
It's done,
Yeah.
yes.
Alright, give me.
This is
download it.
Yeah.
So, just to be clear, like basically, like I knew we were going to have to do this at the beginning, so don't feel awkward about having to install stuff now because this was expensive. So it's fine if people need to install things. If anyone needs to have anything.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, yeah. Compose this on the page.
Sweet, good job. Alright,
Can you use exactly
get Composer installed.
It's been a long time though.
Is it really that huge?
What, Composer?
Exam.
No, not at all.
It's been downloaded for a while.
It's not been downloaded.
You got Composer?
Mine curled like instantly.
Yeah.
So it should be downloaded.
You try it out, Carl.
You have to supply it to the pattern.
To all of you guys, now I'm going to show you how to write one. We're not going to. In fact, first of all, to install Symfony, you actually don't need a Composer file. So, well, I'll show you. It's quite cool. I'm looking forward to everyone's excitement at seeing how easy to use Composer is. So, okay, if anyone's not yet downloaded Composer but they're ready to do so, do that. If you're still installing XAMPP, that's fine. We'll make sure you catch up afterwards. All right. So, what's your name, sorry, mate?
Charlie.
Charlie. Have you got Composer installed?
Yeah,
let's try
mine's
running it.
installed.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Google. I'll get up there. I've got it. Right. Okay. So we're going to install Symfony now. Basically, we're going to do it using Composer. I'm just trying to see. I've got the correct thing open. Right. Here we go. So in your command line, you guys, you're on Linux, right? And you're on
Unix.
Linux. Okay. So you're all Unix. Okay, cool. So you're going to want to run this basically. So PHP, wherever you if you've got PHP alias, so you can just type PHP, then it's going to be the same as this. In fact, when you install Composer, usually it will create an alias which is just Composer. If that's the case, just try typing Composer in your terminal.
Yeah,
Does that work? Okay, you can skip this bit here, Composer, PHP composer.file, you can just write Composer instead. So Composer space create -project, or you could go to this website and copy and paste it, so you don't have to type all of this. basically you just want composer, create project, and then the symphony part. Now, this, let me just check, one of these bits is the directory path. So, the final, where it says symphony, this bit here which I've got highlighted, this is the directory path. So if you just write symphony as they've done there, it will create a symphony directory wherever you are. So you might want to do a full path like var www, whatever your web directory is. So
It's that one.
yeah, so you want, do you know where
Yeah.
where have you got like your virtual host pointing? So if you go localhost, what directory does that point at? Okay, so open up your terminal. Let's just have a quick. So what we want to do is we could have a look in at your vhosts. I should say, yeah. I'm not sure where the stuff is in OSX, but I can have a go. Can I just have a guess?
It's
So,
not-
do you have Nano on?
Yeah,
OSX?
Nano.
I might just, sorry,
It's gonna be ages.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, speed. Okay, one thing, let me check if I have the file.
Okay. So you've got, in fact,
Yeah,
does that
okay.
have a, is there something in it? Because it'll probably tell you.
Yeah.
it will be fine.
He found the host file. Private ETC hosts. Oh, it's in XAMPP file. Found it.
Okay, cool. So what you want to do is, in fact, before you install Symfony 2, you usually Composer. Let's create a database for it. MySQL. So if you open up MySQL, PHP MyAdmin, go to databases, create database. Go for maybe Symfony or one or something.
Symphony.
Okay. You misspelled Symphony, but
Is it required? Will it know? Will it know?
no, it won't matter. But it's just up to you. It
I
depends if
think
you're
Dave
actually
spelled
going.
symphony. I think he's we create that.
You missed the end. Okay, cool. I don't know. I think maybe you clicked it twice before. All right, cool. So if you go back to your terminal. So did you find where your
Yeah.
So have a look in example. Is there
This is the main HT docs.
okay.
So it's in